That might have been one of the worst technical ejections I'd ever seen in my life. other than somebody like Rasheed Wallace getting just ejected for staring at the ref and shit.
Yeah, but even just staring, like what the fuck? Like we in a time period now where niggas hit a three, Harlem Shake, go to the crowd, like eat popcorn, like niggas hit a three, point at you, like
I was gonna say, bro, Steph Curry will shoot a corner three, turn around, look at the opposing bench, and then just take off because he know that bitch is going in. He don't get nothing for that. They crowd be hype. Shit, the opposing team be hype.
But my thing is like, okay, back in the day, it used to be even worse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And y'all done took the physicality away from the celebrations and everything. So shit, let us stare down, right, bro? Like what? Like
I feel like the ref yesterday. I think Dog had a fan duel. Had to. He was like, "Yep." Because
we can't the players can't talk cash anymore. They can't be like, "Nigga, in your face." Like you can't say anything. So now I can't even look like what I just got to shoot and just be fucking straight face.
What was it? What is that one game where it was like Paul Pierce and Joe Johnson didn't do shit but talk shit to each other the entire, and the refs had to like get in between them, like, bro, y'all got to stop talking shit to each other.
Bro,
I know KD and Westbrook was doing that too when KD was on the Warriors. Like him and Westbrook was just talking shit to each other the whole game.
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that make the game better.
That's part of the game. You grow up like that.
I love when I'm watching the game and then I hear like the sound go out because I'm like, yes, they talking shit.
Yeah. Bro, think about some of the golden moments when Draymond was yelling at Paul Pierce and he said, "You thought you was Kobe, huh? Yeah. They don't love you like that." Like, bro, that was some of the greatest trash talk ever.
That might have been one of the, like, I don't fuck with Draymond Green, but that shit was hilarious, bro.
I was like, damn, bro.
And it's also because it was true. Because Paul Pierce definitely
thought he was getting one of those retirement ceremonies.
Thought he was one of them people, bro.
Thought he was getting that farewell tour. They was like, "Nah, they don't love you like that,
bro." Like, look at you. You got us agreeing with Draymond Green, bro. Like, come on, fam. Look what you making us do right now.
Right? Ball, you making us agree with Dick Kick Boy. Like,
for real, like,
bro. That's why he got
Senor Dick Kick.
That karma coming back to him, bro. That karma.
Man, I swear.
Draymond, bro, that karma come back to him. Like, dog, you never want to see somebody get kicked in their dick, but like, bro, like you was notorious. He was a notorious serial dick kicker. Like, no.
Oh my god.
What you gonna do, man?
Dish didn't know what to say.
I was gonna chime in. That was too heinous. Dog gotta go.
He got a doing.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my god.
Doing. Bro, like it's just the random shit that be happening in the NBA with stuff like that people get like they get put on people's jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, remember there was a time where like Chris Paul's jacket was dirty as a bitch. Yeah, I feel like he slowed down a little bit. But remember, Chris Paul was one of the dirtiest niggas in the game.
Oh no, still is.
Yeah, he still is. He's still out here doing he doing the old vet shit now that he can get away with because he's like he doing little shit. They be like ref. He be like, bro, I've been in this league 15, 20 years, bro.
After 30,
I get that. I get that call.
Every player in the NBA get their dirty player badge after 30. Like when they hit 30, it's like, all right, you are allowed to do dirty plays on defense and offense. You can do
it's definitely like
elbows.
It's like when you get the captain patch in the NFL and shit. It's one of the things that they just put it on your uniform. Like, hey, you made it to 30 in the NBA, bro. You got it. You get all of it. Yeah.
Get your dirty patch.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much where I go.
One of them kind of players, dog.
You get away with everything.
He one of the people you gonna go up. He gonna like lightly tap you on the ribs and shit like that.
He gonna poke your belly button and shit.
He one of them niggas, bro. Like he real handsy, bro.
You go up for
Christopher
trying to tickle you and shit.
Is his real name Christopher? Like he like his name is Christopher.
Been playing that longest yard basketball.
Oh yeah, Michael Irvin.
That Michael Irvin special.
Hey, look. We gotta talk about him more too. Like in that movie, he was a dirty.
What was he on, bro?
He was mean as fuck, dog. Like, why you doing Adam Sandler like that, dog?
Adam Sandler kept getting up like, nah, bro, that was clean. As he was wiping all the blood off his face.
You alright, baby? Like, nah, you killing me.
Like, you gave me a clear elbow, bro.
The shit that made me the most mad though, he was whooping Adam Sandler ass. Adam Sandler slapped the ball out of his hand, called foul, dog. Like, bro, you don't go somewhere.
That's a foul.
And then you got Burt Reynolds like, that was a bullshit call. Like, bro, you don't go somewhere. Remember Chris Rock was like, he walked out.
Niggas beat for Cheeseburger Eddie, dog.
Cheeseburger Eddie, dog.
That's wild.
But yo, welcome back to another episode of Off the Clock Sports Podcast,
yes,
man.
sir.
I'm your host, Young Deuces. With me, I always got my man Burgie Streetz and Jake Xclusive, man.
Sir,
and man, a lot's happened in the fucking league, dog. Shit's been going crazy. I know we wanted to talk about first Lakers right now. They're looking for a third superstar.
Yeah, like, and that's weird, bro. Like, fam, like, relax. Y'all supposedly built this team during the summer, like, and then also, like, what I wanted to talk about is like, who could possibly be the third that they go after?
That's
like,
what I was thinking of when you sent that in earlier as a topic idea. I'm sitting here, I'm like, who's like a star player that's even traded out? That's like even willing to be traded, like.
Facts.
Because like the last one was Dame that I felt like everybody else is kind of locked up, or they like are the star of their team that's not going anywhere.
During the summer, from what I was hearing, they were saying that the idea of Zach LaVine.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? The Bulls are so trash in my mind. I'll be forgetting that they're around right now. That
Bulls team might be getting blown up by mid-season.
They might be. That's true.
The rumor was Zach LaVine. Then DeMar. But from what I'm hearing, DeMar don't want to play with LeBron.
That's fair.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's fair.
So, but it's like already been talked about since
Which is crazy because
DeMar got there that he ain't been happy playing alongside.
No.
That's crazy because DeMar is from LA, so you would. And I knew he grew up a Laker fan too. I remember that was like the highlight.
But also, I do believe like DeMar, he don't want to go into a situation where he can't be the man.
Yeah,
because
that's true. Because he didn't got that. He didn't got that after he left San Antonio. Or he was in Toronto from San Antonio now to Chicago.
I remember when the whole idea of him possibly going to the Lakers, when it was like they had to choose between him and Russell Westbrook.
Oh yeah.
And the rumor was when he found out, they was like, it's between y'all two. He's like, what the fuck?
Give it to Westbrook.
Y'all
give it to
choose.
Brody.
Like, I gotta choose. Oh man, y'all get the fuck out.
Give it to fucking Brody.
I don't hate the idea of LaVine. I mean,
yeah.
I kind of fucked with him even when he was in Minnesota.
But then it's like, who y'all gonna give up? Austin Reeves,
Austin Reeves stock went up. His stock went up.
But also, he's like,
people are a prisoner of the moment.
He's got like Jeremy Love vibes in New York with LA now. Like everybody, like you know how Jeremy Lin was a little bit with the Knicks. Like that's kind of how Austin Reeves is with the Lakers right now. Like everybody fuck with him.
That was the prisoner of the moment. You know what I'm saying? You have that moment. People are like, yo, Austin Reeves. So
watch Austin Reeves. Like if the Lakers go ahead and make the playoffs, Austin Reeves have a bad game. Get him out of here. Be gone.
Yeah.
Well, see, but if the Lakers are looking for a third star, like that would be the best time to like they got to do this fast then.
Yeah.
Because like I said before, people start really analyzing Austin Reeves and being like, okay, is he really as good as he is?
Oh, it's already happening.
I'm seeing that.
Like, I've been seeing the comparisons of they like him and Hero. They comparing those two, and they're like, he not as good as Tyler Hero. Like, what did he get paid for? Like, why the Lakers hyping him up so much? No, but the problem
is that Austin Reeves is definitely more of a, like, do whatever I got to do for the team. And Tyler Hero is like, I got to try to get mine, otherwise I'm unhappy. Yeah. Austin Reeves is like, bro, I can shoot 20 shots, I can shoot 5, and I'm cool with it. I also feel like
Tyler Hero can't say he's unhappy because he's on the team with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler probably kick him in the ass, like, shut up.
Yeah, probably.
So now, like, I don't think he on the right.
And he's also like, bro, you went from living in Milwaukee to living in Miami now. Like, what you got to complain about?
I don't think he on the kind of team where he could actually be mad right now. Like, I don't think, and even if he might be, but he can't say it out loud. Like, you gotta wait till everybody in the room. Like, I'm angry.
Nah,
I'm upset.
I'm so angry.
No, the problem is that with Tyler Hero, for instance, he had that hot run in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What was that? 2 years ago or during the bubble? Was that during the bubble even?
Yeah,
but it was like he hit that was like his peak, and everybody thought they was getting that all the damn time.
He's hooping right now.
He's getting his buckets, but he's getting it back. He's injured because he got hurt. He got injured last night.
Yeah, I think they said he got hurt last night. If I ain't mistaken, not to put y'all on timestamp with our shit or whatever, but I know he's out.
Yeah, he's
and they're saying that they're trying to figure out how bad it is.
A couple of weeks, possibly.
Because I know he broke his hand against the Bucks last year.
At least 2 weeks right now. As of now, at least 2 weeks. So
and they're saying, the rumor report is that this might be worse than what they think it is. So that's why they trying to not give like a full update, like but they're just saying a couple weeks, but they're afraid it might be worse than what they think it is.
Do you think that the whole reason why Lakers is doing it is because of the issues with AD right now?
Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like they should have been kind of thought about that, which I think they were. But due to how the leagues is looking and how teams, I really feel like, not to go back to our squad, but when the Bucks won, we really fucked up the league.
Oh yeah,
the Bucks
changed what everybody believed.
The Bucks winning the championship really made everybody look around like, we do not need 4 of y'all niggas on one team.
We
this
don't.
is crazy.
But here's
like, we don't need everybody on one team.
But to what you said, I don't think that the Lakers have been looking to an alternate for AD because LeBron. So right now the Lakers, and like I said, they're going to listen to what Bron says, right? And Bron has been saying in public and everywhere that this is AD's team. Now it's clear it's never been AD's team, and AD hasn't stepped up. Bron has done everything that he can to give AD the fucking driver's seat, and that nigga he's not stepping up to it. So I do believe that the Lakers probably was trusting Bron. It was like, all right, we're not gonna make any crazy moves because you saying that he's the guy, so we gonna believe that he's the guy. And I feel like now they're like, look at Bron, I know you want to get out there and play all these minutes, but bro, we can't have you. You old as shit. We can't have you play these minutes.
True.
And he's unreliable. We gotta get somebody else.
I think he have. I think AD has been who he should be for the Lakers, but it's how many times he's done it. I think the nigga he made a glass, bro. Like
the problem with it, I was gonna say, he's super injury proof.
The man need to drink more milk or something, bro. Like it's like his bones.
Get some Insure. Like, I don't know.
Dog, it's something. It's something.
Drink a damn Pedialyte every once in a while.
I've never seen a fan base so scared when a nigga trip. Like if AD tripped wrong, like he tied up his shoe, he just skip a little bit. They're like, oh, like everybody in the arena, like everybody in crypto, like, oh fuck, like, bro, like the nigga need to do something, bro. Whatever's happening, I don't know what his off-season regimen is. I don't know how he work out. Like, it's something. He got to do something, bro. The man can't stay healthy. So I feel like the Lakers should have been looked into that.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. Yeah. What does it? Because Bron said he ain't on social media, so we know he ain't spending his time fucking around on social media.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't see him in the club. Like, no, what do you do?
He be with his family, bro. He go to his kids' games and shit.
True, but then you also got to remember, like, these dudes do be tall as fuck, bro. True. Like, you know, I can only imagine, like, me. My bones be fucking hurt, so I can only imagine how them niggas be feeling, bro.
But I feel like if you playing at the highest level, you gonna work so that way you are protected around it.
Bro, he has the one guy on his team who has proven how to take care of your fucking body year after year after
Bron
year.
Said he put an M on his body
every year. And you know what? It shows because he's still playing at the highest level at what, 38,
bro,
39?
At some point, hey, you know what? At some point, if I was AD, I definitely would have been like, you know what? I'm gonna do a year like Bron.
What you doing?
I'm gonna do a year like you, bro. Just so,
help me help you.
Right, bro. At some point,
I ain't gonna hold y'all. 6'10", 253 is a lot to be jumping.
That is.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
But he's not the only. He's not. But
hey, but this Shaq, you can't say that.
that kind of killed because I was gonna say Zion. We saw what happened with him.
What about Shaq? Like,
Shaq killed my argument.
What about Giannis?
I mean,
Giannis don't get injured as much. Embiid don't get injured as much.
Embiid is Mr. Glass too.
Embiid is Dr. Glass.
No, AD is Dr. Glass.
AD's King Glass.
Yeah.
I got AD get injured more than Embiid, bro.
He definitely senior Glass.
There's tears.
I'm gonna look that up. I'll hold.
Okay.
No, but you gotta remember, at least AD played right away. Like, Embiid came in the league. Like,
he missed his first 2 years.
He came in the league broken. Like,
he missed his first 2 years.
He came in the league like a shell.
He did. So before I want to talk about Philly too, but before we get there, because we also got to talk about the Bron stopper.
Yes.
The Bron stopper.
My boy.
Hey.
D-Easy.
D-Easy.
And that
the villain. The villain.
Yeah. My boy D-Easy. The Bron stopper. He averaged 30. D-Easy gonna let him get up 27. The Bron stopper in full effect yesterday. I love it.
Is he your favorite villain? So
right now, you got him in the NBA. It's
Patrick Beverly.
It's him, my nigga Ben. Young baby. You know what I'm saying?
Who else on that list of? I mean,
in the league right
you got
now.
Draymond, but you know we don't fuck with Draymond.
My boy Grayson.
Oh, Grayson.
My boy, get him out the paint, Allen. You know what I'm saying? Grayson will injure the fuck out of you. He don't give a fuck, bro. He injured the fuck out of you.
PJ Tucker had that vibe.
He
won a ring and got a little polish though.
Yeah, he got down.
PJ got the ring.
Like that too, though.
Yeah, crazy eyes. Bobby,
all you gotta do is stare at him over.
Crazy eyes, Portis. Yeah, niggas know the vibes. Nigga beat his own teammate. You don't stand a chance.
But the difference between like Pat Bev and DB stand out the most because of how they talk. Like Pat Bev, didn't he just recently say he was like your favorite player? I was on this team.
Hey,
like,
but you know what's crazy? I I will take Patrick Beverly on the Bucks right now.
I would too.
And I'm one of the people who talk shit about Patrick Beverly. Like, he trash to me.
He trash.
But you know what's crazy? I will take that nigga.
You want that
right
pass?
now.
Sometimes you need a pass.
Bro,
Because you know what happens when every
You
time
need
the
that-
Bucks get the dude who get in people's head, they think they can dunk, and then Giannis come in and swat that shit.
You need that black Air Force One energy.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly is a walking black Air Force One. Laced to the last loop. Like,
Because like I said, PJ was that for us.
Yeah.
And then once he won,
PJ was that for us, and
we
then-
really
and
haven't
then-
had nobody like Bobby Portis.
Bobby is like that.
Bobby
was
like
like that during our
Bobby's
title
like that.
run.
Yeah, Bobby's like
Bobby
that.
was like that.
But PJ was Bobby's running mate.
Bobby not dirty though.
Yeah, he's not
Bobby is just I beat your ass.
Yeah, he enforced
He
it.
get that energy.
Yeah,
he not dirty.
He 21 Savage. Like, I beat all y'all niggas ass.
Man, I beat the fuck out y'all niggas.
I beat the fuck out these
So
niggas.
after looking it up, you got to kind of give it to Embiid.
Embiid? He played more?
So no, Embiid was drafted a year after Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Has played 200 and let me make sure I got it completely. It's 227 less games.
Less games?
Less
80?
games, and he was drafted a year after.
Oh shit.
AD's played 227 less games.
No,
More.
AD's played 227 more games.
Oh.
And he missed, like you said, he missed his first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And
He's
AD
still almost on his ass. Pause.
What was you? But you're doing days. How many times have they been injured?
you missed 2 seasons. That's
Yeah.
already started.
But that was one injury.
He also hasn't played more than
That was-
60. He's played 68.
I'm not going off of days. How many times have you came back and got injured? That's what I was comparing.
But I mean, if you
Shit, I don't
if you played,
that's off the
the
charts.
highest you can played is 68 games in a season. AD has played over 75.
Right, but
twice.
I'm
Yeah.
saying if I have one serious injury, and I'm out for 2 seasons, but you get injured 3 times every season,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you are more injury prone than me. I had
Yeah,
one
bro.
bad one.
Bro, I
But
feel
come
like
back-
AD is
I come
injured
back
every
more,
other
and he
week.
just like, hey, you
Both
go
of them
out, you go
niggas-
out, you just go.
If you go to the IR chart on both of these,
Yeah, they stay.
both are injured majority of the time. It's like they call each other
They
like
definitely are.
they call each other like, hey, bro, you hurt? Yeah, I'm hurt. Yeah, me too, bro. I ain't playing me either. Like, they niggas just be hurt,
They
bro.
text each other like, "You playing tonight?"
For
Nah,
real.
me
Like,
neither,
yeah,
bro.
Man, my motherfucking
But-
back hurts.
So let's talk about Philly. Should they still trust the process?
I'm thinking,
Bro, that trust the
Dude,
process
dude.
shit was like 8 years ago.
They still say it.
true,
They
but at
still
the
say
same
it.
time, like shit, does the process want to be trusted right now? Like that nigga, from what I'm hearing, he don't want to be in Philly. Like,
Where you hearing?
like they say, like he literally was kind of saying like they've done everything they could. Like, think about it, all the moves Philly have made, all the players they done put next to him, and he really wanted them to keep Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
I know.
Him watching what Jimmy Butler is doing in Miami every year, he be on Twitter like crying like a little whore.
He do.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Jimmy Butler, like soaking and shit. Oh, look at Jimmy.
It's that.
Oh my god.
It's that Wolverine meme.
Oh my
where you look
god!
at-
Yeah, with the
Look at the
picture,
picture.
yeah, bro. Like,
Jimmy,
I
what coulda been?
I blocked them last year. Like, bro, you play for Philly. You are no longer a teammate of his. Get off his dick. Like, he was just, oh my god, Jimmy Butler. Like, bro, get your pennies out of bunch, nigga. Like, dog, relax. Like, get a room. He was just so hot and bothered.
You think there's a way to get into Miami?
Who get Embiid?
nah, they won't trade interconference like or interdivision.
Man, Miami will trade the whole house for Embiid.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Now that's one player I know for a fact. Like, they drug their feet with Dame because Dame was probably like older and they looked at him a certain kind of way. They will trade the whole fucking house for Embiid. If Embiid comes up and shows interest, Pat Riley gonna
Is
get that.
Philly that bad this year? Like, are they just down that bad, or they? I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
they not bad. Like, this is like beginning of the season, couple games shit.
But
and then
but
the shit
Embiid
with
still don't
James
seem
Harden.
happy.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Because you got to think, just because we having a good start, the thing about him, because you got to think, in the clutch and at the end, Embiid probably looking at long term. He's seeing all these teams building. Because you got to think, most NBA players, like even with the woes that people have at the beginning, most NBA players, they're not panicking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even if that's your op, you're looking at them like, all right, they may have lost 6 in a row right now, but they not panicking because they're thinking
Bulls
about.
did.
Yes.
The Bulls had a players only meeting after game 1.
Yeah, they
Game one.
did.
It's, but
Them niggas was like,
Yeah, they was like, hold on, bro.
I'm talking
Big
about
fella.
contenders.
Big dog.
I'm talking about contenders.
Contenders.
Contenders, because they know.
Niggas at the tunnel like, hey, big dog.
contenders know that like the turn up happens after the All-Star week. They you know what I'm saying. So they more so looking at the makeup of the team, and like I said, and B probably looking at the makeup of his team like, okay, yeah, we good, but are we gonna be able to last?
Are we gonna be able to hold on to
A lot of
this?
y'all niggas are built for the second round. Right. A lot of y'all niggas is not getting out that second round, bro.
Hey,
I was
looking at them numbers that you posted. I didn't realize Tobias Harris was having such a good start to the year too.
Yeah, but you look at like who he's next to.
Yeah.
Now if James Harden was there and active, them numbers don't look the same.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like I really think that the whole shit in Philly, it might get blown up if it don't happen in the middle of this season. Shit, this summer, because. If he don't buy into what Philly is doing, then we all know contracts don't mean shit in today's NBA.
Contracts don't mean a damn thing anymore.
He could walk in tonight and be like, you know what? I'm no longer happy. I don't want to be here no more. Trade me. I want to get traded. Like, then shit, what they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can play, but he's still like, you know what I'm saying? Now that they got these clauses for these players, I won't be surprised if some of these cats start playing because they have to, but be out there be playing like ass.
Yeah.
So then what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
this
saying?
shit gonna go from
it's gonna get weird.
Embiid, Harden, all them dudes is gonna just be Maxey on that motherfucker. They're gonna trade Harris, they're gonna trade Embiid.
Hey, it might be time for them to kind of blow it up and start with some of the young players who want to hoop.
Well, again, but then, like, what does that look like? Until because, like I said, so you asked the question in the group chat, and I want you to elaborate on what do you mean by this. You asked, what does defense mean in today's NBA?
Like, I'm asking that because I'm like, if you look at the scores, like literally, it's cats like teams are putting up 130, bro.
It's looking like high school games,
like in a game, like 130 in a game, bro. And then like we watch ESPN or we see some of the other like commentators and we see like some of the cats who do like the sports analysis and shit like that, and like everybody was talking about defense and how certain teams are the best defensive team in the league, and you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Boston, they might have just bought their championship by getting Drew Holiday. He's the best defender in the league. But then you watch Boston and like they were winning, but they win by like they had like 130 and the other team had 115. You let a team put 115 on you. That ain't good defense to me.
Yeah, I saw the one clip. It was about the Timberwolves game, about how they played Boston, and they were saying like how the Wolves was playing good defense, but then the clip showed them down 101 to 99, and I'm like,
exactly. It's like, bro, that's not good defense.
So, and maybe I'm mistaken, but I do remember like teams used to be having double-digit average of blocks, steals, back in the day. Yeah. Right now, if I'm looking at just to see, and I know it's only been a few games, but right now, like Denver is averaging 8 steals per game. Yeah. And six blocks per game, right? Yeah. The highest blocks right now per game is Phoenix averaging 7. And it's just like, bro, I just feel like, oh no, I take it. So Clippers is at 10. But still, I just feel like the defense is low. Like I said, it's like you said, it's not.
Well, the difference now,
who's the lockdown defender right now? Like not from blocks, but like who's the person?
I mean, I would you still consider Drew. Drew's still probably the best on-ball defender in the league.
Drew is one. I'm not really too much of a fan, but Marcus
Smart
is still respected.
Jimmy Butler
as a defender.
Playoff
Jimmy Butler is definitely considered a good defender. Yeah. Like there's people who are known for good defense, but I feel like
Mikal Bridges,
he's a good one. I feel like cats really turn it on when they need to.
Yeah.
Like right now, I really feel like teams are going out there like, look, we're gonna just try to shoot each other out the fucking gym.
That's what I was just gonna say. That's like the modern game that like honestly the Warriors and it was really like the Spurs started it back with like Tony Parker and Kawhi and all them with the spacing of everything. But then the Warriors added all the shooting to it, and now every team is just trying to replicate. That's why every big is shooting threes now, because it's 3 is more than 2.
But even then,
so now it's just every team is spacing now. That's why every team shooting 30 to 40 threes a game. It's like instead of taking the ball to the rim or trying to get to the free throw line.
I'm gonna give it to Golden State, because that San Antonio team, like Pop kind of put that defense shit into them.
But that's
always been.
They were a lockdown team.
No, they were locked down.
They was a fundamental ass team.
San Antonio was the kind of team that'll hold your ass to 78 points a game.
No, but as far as like the spacing goes, San Antonio was the one that was really like constant, like ball fakes, passing the ball around. I mean, there was it was like watching that. What was it, San Antonio and Miami series?
Bro, I used to always say when San Antonio was on their heavy run, I used to always say there's 2 things that I would never count out in any season. It's Kobe and the Spurs.
Yeah.
Because Spurs used to always, you didn't see no highlights of them. You didn't see them, but they always end up like, wait, the Spurs is in the playoffs.
And then number 2 seed in the
whoa,
West.
these niggas is killing. Like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so,
you know, because see, like the nigga who I always was like never count out as fucking Timmy D.
No.
Timmy D, fundamental fucking Duncan. That nigga is gonna get to the championship.
And you know, they always talk about, you know, Kobe in the clutch, but fucking Manu Ginobili in the clutch was just as deadly. Like,
also, we don't talk about Timmy D as much. I saw the stat and I said, damn, I didn't even realize that. People talk about Jordan going 6 in, 6 out.
Yeah.
Nigga, Timmy D went 5 in, 5 out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And he only won 2 MVPs though, right?
Yeah.
Because he won
look at his era though.
Kawhi won 1.
Like, and that's another thing too. Like, we can have a conversation of a lot of people talking eras and like how Jordan got his and how like what would y'all say as far as eras? Do y'all feel like Jordan had the harder era, or would you look at like, let's say like Kobe is the guy and like in Bron era, Kobe era, Jordan era?
So I think here's what I realized: you can't really talk about the eras like that and compare because the game is so different, right? In this era, you have to outshoot. Right,
yeah.
That's what you're faced up against.
You have to be.
You have to outshoot. In Jordan's era, you had to not only be skillful, but you also had to do with a lot of physicality.
Facts.
Kobe's era had probably the most balance of both, where you had to be a volume shooter, but you may get clothesline in the when you go taking it through the hole, right?
And I would say, but even like to that point, the only argument I would have to that is it was only like certain players and certain teams that was like that. It was so many fucking trash players in the late 80s and or late 90s or whatever. Like
that's the era
like,
they said it.
Bro, I literally just have clips. I remember the one dude posted like a 10-minute video of Jordan just scoring the easiest fucking buckets you've ever seen and just doing commentary over like, oh, this prime 90s defense. Like, and it was just him doing like a pump fake and they fucking run to the basket and he's just like,
all right,
okay,
cool.
Bucket.
Wide open,
or him getting a free fucking pass to the lane after one hezzy and it's like nobody's collapsing, like even like they are today. It's like,
and we got to keep it real. Like Tim Duncan did what he did in Kobe's
era.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No, and
the same way Elijah
He did this shit in the most boring way possible, but it was effective.
It was effective
all the time.
It was effective.
Elijah did what he did in Bone era.
He was
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you.
I respect Tim Duncan. I used to love Tim Duncan. I
love
watching him play.
I always had love for Tim Duncan.
He had one of the most boring brands of basketball, but it was effective every night.
They were not fun to watch.
No,
I tried.
They were fun to watch in the later stages, and towards Timmy's later years at the end when they had Kawhi
was there. That shit was not fun to watch.
They were fun to watch in the playoffs.
Pop, literally, I watched like a game, Wemby and them, bro. It's like you close your eyes and blink real quick. It's like Tim Duncan's on the floor all over again, bro. It's like I don't know how he do it. It's like he gets new players.
You know what the funniest part is?
It's like he insert them niggas the same way, bro. Like,
you saying that?
Crazy.
My brother literally said the same shit to me last night. He was like, "Bro, it's literally like watching them all over again."
It's literally the '96 Spurs all over again, bro. You watch the niggas it's like David Robinson all over again, Tim Duncan all over again.
So what happened with them against the Knicks?
I mean, shit.
Young.
They are young still.
young as hell.
And I mean, the old moves are gonna work every damn
Bro,
time.
low-key, I don't think I can name 3 guys on the Spurs, to be honest. Because that's just how the team is. It's young. They're young as hell.
Besides Wemby, the Spurs are literally when 2K. You simulated through the season, and now you got 10 years. You get into season 8, and you just get to see random niggas out of nowhere. It's like that's the Spurs right now. There's plenty random niggas that you never heard of. They cold though. There's a couple niggas I was like, damn, he alright. He got game. Yeah. I don't know none of these niggas besides Wemby, bro. It's a couple niggas.
Yeah, I couldn't name one.
I've heard of. And I'm like, oh, I heard.
That's why I think the team chemistry is kind of off because like they like nigga, we just as old as you, Wemby, bro. Like we like bro, let me cook too.
They freezing them out like they got.
I got game too. Let me cook, dog.
I mean, you know, that's how that shit goes. Guy been in the league year or two. He thinks he got something. This young rookie coming in. Like, no, I want to get mine too.
He's taking all the clout. Like, hello, man.
Nah, I mean, yeah.
But yeah, that was funny though, seeing them lose to the Knicks. Everybody saying the same thing. Like, oh, y'all, what happened to Wemby? I'm like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
It happens, bro.
He's still a rookie at the end of the day. He's trying to figure the game out. Like,
I feel like they're putting too much on him too early, bro.
Well, it's like all the number 1 picks, bro. Like they expect greatness day one. So it's like
I feel like, but that's what come with like that's. What
I agree. It comes with the number one pick, especially in the NBA.
If you go
because the NBA is a young man's game.
You go through that timeline of all the number one draft picks. You know, there's some who didn't do too well, but majority of them are ones who insert themselves right away.
Usually, most of the number one picks
fucking crazy.
hit. Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, like I said, before we jump sports, just giving some Bucks updates. I know we talked about it before we started, but like Giannis got a small injury and Dame out and everything. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing people finally being real with like the expectations with the Bucks. I feel like more people are now like, okay, yeah, why was we expecting, what I'm saying, for them just to run through the league and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing people like they're changing the tune. Like last episode, everybody was on some, was it a waste? Was it a waste? And now people are like just being realistic with like, okay, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the difference between this Bucks team compared to what spoiled Bucks fans have been the last 3-4 years is that our defense is going to be middle of the pack, bottom of the league this year. Yeah. Like definitely. Every win we get is going to be, we're going to have to score 115, 120.
But that's what we got Dame
But we're going to give up, but we're going to give up 110.
And I don't like that. I don't
like it either.
I really feel like they need to lock down like on some real shit. Like we were just saying, defense is really non-existent in the NBA.
It was like so that's why it's what was the game the other night we played? We won. Detroit. No, it wasn't Detroit. It was the game before that.
Every game we won, I think it was Brooklyn,
really
right?
Kind of Brooklyn. We're like, I'm looking at okay, we won, but the one dude on Brooklyn scored 45. I'm like, bro.
But see, and that's why
they're the only team in the NBA with a winning record that has a negative points per game
differential. Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured the Bucks. I figured because bro, they've been getting when they lose, it's bad losses.
Yeah.
But that's
like that Hawks game 2, got their ass buzzed.
But like I said to Burgie's, defense of what he said is like, we need to start putting more pieces. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we got like you said, now that we got the star pieces and everything like that, it's and the pieces that we need to focus on. We don't have to again. Should it be offense? We need to focus on what defensive pieces that we can add to the team, so that way in the stretch, when we need our stoppers, who's our stoppers?
Yeah.
You know
and we might actually have them.
We just haven't seen it yet.
And also, like we've said, or at least I've said, the first 2 episodes. Let's see where the Bucks are in a month.
Yeah,
facts.
We ain't even we're not even 10 games in. They playing their 10th game tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like just let's see.
No, 7th. This is the 8th game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot their record. I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize.
So
we ain't played 10 games yet.
even with that being said, though, it's just like, and this is like the NBA in general. Like again, like going back to that conversation of the defense situation. Mm-hmm. I really don't like hearing like them saying stuff about like, oh, this team is the best defensive team in the league. Niggas is putting up 140.
Yeah.
Nobody is playing defense right now.
Nobody's playing defense right now.
No, the modern NBA now is you got to at least score 110. I mean, before like the goal was to always try to get to 100. Yeah. Now it's 100. Bro, it's getting to 100 in the third quarter.
It was a time where a 100-point game looked crazy.
Yeah.
They put up 100 points.
So I wanted to interject.
All right.
You guys were talking about how the points per game basically, it's so high right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, it is.
Yeah.
But the points per game just on a 10-year average from 83 to 93 was actually higher. Because this points per game average jump now happened in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So even though the 3-point jump happened in the mid 2013 to 2016.
Yeah.
Definitely
right when Golden State started getting to get together. Yeah.
Teams weren't scoring like crazy like they are right now.
You're not, because Golden State changed the game. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
But even the it used to be situational too. Like, all right, you expect your shooters from your 1 to your 3, right?
Facts.
You may got a 4 that can shoot, but the 1 to the 3 are the ones that you really want to shoot, because your 4 and 5, you really want them to hold down that post. Yeah. Now, if no matter what position you are, if you cannot shoot, you trash. You are ass.
I mean, that's why you see dudes like what was it? Robert Garza. He was an NCAA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
He can't find an NBA team,
bro. That's crazy.
And National Player of the Year, and you can't get on the NBA team.
Imagine averaging a triple double of you know what I'm saying. I'm getting 22 points. I'm getting 16 rebounds, and I'm getting 15 blocks per game. And they like, but you can't shoot that 3 though.
Yeah, bro. You can't shoot out. You can't shoot past 5 feet.
Like what?
You're not a threat in the outside, bro.
And honestly, most of it is
paint like Giannis. you don't matter.
But also, you have to say that KD going to the Warriors was probably the best thing for his career at that point, too.
Of course.
I feel like it was
For
the best
his-
for him.
well,
No,
depends.
because
It depends on
his
what-
skill set
it
was
depends.
perfect on that Golden
But
State
his skill
team.
set is like that for any team he goes
No,
to.
I agree.
Yeah.
But it
But
was
so
perfect for
it
the way
depends
that Golden State ran their offense and everything. It was perfect
But
for
that's
his
why I
play
said
style.
it depends on what you were saying for his career, right?
That's why I'm
If,
shocked
you,
he
if you're
ever left,
going for
low-key.
like, okay, it's good for his career because he got rings, then yes. But if you're going for somebody who's like legacy and stuff like that, that's still a stain on his record.
It looked bad, bro. Like
It's a
he
stain.
literally,
It looked bad
he
from the
literally
media.
Joined,
Yeah.
he literally
Yeah.
joined the niggas who jumped him the year before. Like,
That's true. They won 73
crazy.
games the year
Like,
before.
it's like
That's
we
like-
all in the club. A group of niggas beat our ass, and then like next time we go to the club, Demetrius with him. We gonna be like, wait, like this.
I don't like that you used me as an
I
example.
knew he was going to get thrown out of the bus.
You would be the traitor out of all of us.
That is a damn.
You would be the one. Diz would definitely be the one. Listen,
That is
everybody-
a damn
everybody out
lie.
there, Diz would be the one.
That is
Chris
a
Ware, the blood
damn
next year.
lie.
I'm like, oh shit,
Diz
you blood
would be the
now?
one.
That
Diz gonna be
is
the
a
one who's gonna get
100%
jumped.
lie.
He's gonna walk up and kick all of us little real fast.
Like for real, that's what KD did, bro. Like he literally got with the captain.
He
jumped
definitely
him, bro.
joined.
Like
He
that's why
definitely
Russ was
joined.
so mad, bro. I feel Russ. Russ was mad. Like, no, you really gonna join these niggas?
Like
I
out of
agree.
all the niggas,
I agree.
out of all the teams in the league.
didn't even hit
Well, at that
LeBron.
time, it was 32 teams in the league. You know,
30.
30?
Yeah,
30.
yeah.
Yeah, so out of 30 teams, you gonna go to the one. Like you could have went anywhere else, nigga, but you went to that one.
Yeah, it was a trash move. I ain't like it, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't like it, bro. It
No,
was
I didn't
foul,
like the
bro.
move,
It was
but
foul.
but watching them, it was like, yo, these niggas is unstoppable. Like that
Yeah.
shit was crazy watching
yeah.
them.
And
That shit was crazy.
I loved watching it implode too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I loved the minute when him and Draymond got into it. And Draymond
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was a big
I didn't
I was a big
because
Cavs
only
fan
because
during
of
the
because
playoffs.
it was Draymond. Because Draymond was all like, I get why the team fuck with Draymond and everything like that, but
they was too hyped.
Because I fuck with Steph and I fuck with Clay. I like the Golden State Warriors, but I always was like, bro, I do not like Draymond Green on his team.
Me neither, bro.
But you know what's crazy? He the heart.
I know he is. No, I understand his role. I give him his props. I just didn't like his character.
Draymond the heart, bro. Like they literally got rid of what's the name?
They got rid of two people from him.
Yeah,
like they got rid of KD and
Jordan Poole. Like they chose him over Jordan Poole, bro.
Yep.
That's a good. Draymond is the rowdy cousin. Like Steph and Clay, they like, we gonna roll with Draymond. We know Draymond be doing some fucked up shit, but that's Draymond. Like we ain't gonna turn our back on him.
Like, all right, like who gonna fight? That's like, hey, if this shit go down, who gonna fight? Who you gonna rely on? Like we seen Jordan Poole act like he had his chance to prove that he willing to get with the shit.
Yeah.
And we seen what happened. He got his clock clean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's jump sports, man. Let's talk some football, man. So I know one of the questions that came up in our group chat I thought was really good, but it was, we talked about the Packers and Jordan Love, and if the Packers get a good draft pick in the first round, as the Packers GM, do you go after a quarterback or do you let Jordan Love give him more time to cook? That is the question that we're posing.
Right now, I say you build around Jordan Love.
Yep.
Because you got to follow what works in the NFL quota is Jordan Love got paid. He got a decent little extension in the offseason, but it's like before he really needs to get fucking paid, you build a good ass team around him.
Facts.
Because that's how it works in the NFL. That's why the 49ers are so good now, because Purdy's on a rookie deal.
Yeah.
When the Legion of Boom was around, Russ was on a rookie deal. It's like all these teams are really... It's very rare that a team stays consistently good with a team after their quarterback got
that's
paid.
what I was just about to say with this topic. Is like, how rare is it for, like, okay, you get the new... And then all of a sudden, it's just like, oh, we in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that's rare. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
the only time it really, the exception to the rule was Mahomes in Kansas City. Mm-hmm. He sat for his first year and then came in and won league MVP. But it's like he also is built like that, as he's shown.
That chair is
back again. It's out of here.
That's why y'all got to continue to watch us. Our chairs is falling apart. Don't you want to see us with good back support?
Get my boy a chair, man.
Right, don't you want to see us with good back support?
I'm the youngest,
off the clock.
I'm the youngest one here. My back can handle it now.
But I'm gonna say, I'm with Jake, bro. Like we gotta build, give him pieces. Build that offensive line.
Yeah.
Like get him some help on the line. Give him a couple more years to try to see what he gonna do. But we can't really throw him out so quickly if he ain't got the pieces he need. Bro. Yeah. So I say give him a lineman, a really good lineman, a high ranking lineman, a couple high ranking linemen. Go spend some money on that. And then we can revisit that.
I know. I was actually just looking at a mock draft before this last week's game, and it was showing us to have like somewhere in the top 10, and our projected dude is the left tackle from Alabama.
Okay.
And it's like, that's a smart Packers pick. Like, take the fucking guy to help Jordan Love. Like, but also, I personally don't foresee the Packers taking a quarterback, even if we end up with a top 5 pick. I don't foresee it.
But we got to remember, this is our Packers. They've done some weird shit.
Let's be real.
What the fuck are they doing?
Let's be real. Right now? If the Packers end up with a top 5 pick and they believe in Jordan Love, they'll probably trade back.
Yeah.
That's the Packers' move to do. They trade back.
But the last outing was a good outing from Jordan Love, right? You know what I'm saying?
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing, too. Like, he not trash. Right. And again, I'm going to always keep on saying this when we talk Packers. I was one of the people who felt like he wasn't the one. Yeah. Like, I was one of those people who would say, like, no, we need the quarterback. Yep. He ain't it. He ain't it. I've seen enough, bro. I've seen enough to say, like, nah, it's something there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's thrown more interceptions than you'd like, but he's also thrown the same amount of interceptions as Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen this year.
And also coming from a fan base who used to fucking champion Brett Favre, we can't say that.
Yeah. Exactly. We have the all-time leader in interceptions.
Favre didn't give a fuck.
That nigga, he just tossed it.
He was the original Jameis Winston, bro. He just didn't give a damn where he was throwing that bitch.
I'm going to wear these Wranglers.
With no draws. I'm gonna wear these Wranglers with no draws because you know he wore it with no draws.
And flannels, never iron.
I'm gonna drink 6 beers before the game on some Babe Ruth shit, like for real.
Dickie boots tied tight.
But no, I think the idea would be to draft an O lineman if there's one, if the correct one is available that we want to look for. I know there's some decent O linemen coming out in the draft because I'm starting to, now that the college football season is kind of mad with midway through the NFL season, midway, like you start to really look at to see who's who. And as much as I love like the quarterbacks that are out here,
It's not one. I don't see one that we could be like, oh man, we need so.
I mean, everybody swore Bryce Young was going to be the dynamic #1 pick, no matter what. CJ Stroud out here proving everybody wrong.
I'm going crazy.
So it's
Bryce
like
looked bad last game.
Yeah, and Bryce is playing tonight. I obviously haven't seen it.
Let's not act like they weren't saying Stroud also could have been a potential #1.
No, I agree.
He's not like some no name who just came out of nowhere.
He definitely not. He definitely not some nigga who just
No, but they took, but people were saying if you had to pick everybody, like a lot of people were saying they would take Young over Stroud, and
it was a lot closer than I think you remembering, because I was the person who was pushing for Stroud to say he should have been #1.
A lot of people were saying.
I think it was a lot closer than you remember. You making it sound like everybody was just like, Bryce Young, nobody else. CJ Stroud was right there, right with him.
I mean, he definitely was
Bryce was the favorite though,
for sure.
That's fair. That's fair.
Bryce was definitely the favorite, and I didn't personally. I always saw CJ Stroud as better, as it's proven so far. He's still early in their careers,
I
but
thought Bryce was better. That's me though.
I mean, that's fair. He
probably had a better team.
Bro, I was gonna say you got to look at those team rosters. That Panthers roster is, but
which one? The Panthers, yes, the Panthers are, but they are, but they just won their first game like 2 weeks ago. They're 1-7, bro.
I'm saying 7 is wild,
and that's where I was saying
I
too.
thought Bryce was better.
And that's what I was saying too about the Packers with Jordan Love. It's like we could have so much fucking worse.
Yeah,
we are the youngest team in the league, and usually young teams in the NFL,
it's the worst.
They don't succeed well, and it's like we're not having the greatest season. We're not having a Packers season.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, we're still not that bad. I know you. We've talked about it.
I'm not gonna lie. I expected a 2
and I will tell you as
so right now everything's up for you.
Hey, we playing with the fucking house's money. You asked me, we playing with the house's money.
Bro,
right
I've
now.
already predicted. So we got Pittsburgh this upcoming weekend in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And then we play. Who do we play after that?
Chargers.
We play the Chargers. That could be a toss-up.
We're probably going to lose that Charger game.
That could be a toss-up. Because the Chargers are
but
still...
that Pittsburgh game, we should win.
We should win that Pittsburgh game. Pittsburgh is...
Pittsburgh is... Have you watched Pittsburgh yet?
Pittsburgh is worse than us.
They kind of ass.
Pittsburgh... hurt. They just lost Minka.
They keep a good defense.
Y'all offense not that great.
No,
they don't need a fully healthy
You're correct.
defense.
No, but but Pittsburgh has also gotten scored on quite a bit this year.
True, but at the same time, this is almost a battle of the kind of assy.
We've already said it. I told you.
Welcome to the battle of the assy.
It's not Packers versus Steelers. It's Matt Canada versus Joe Barry, bro. The worst offensive coordinator versus Packers media.
It's not like the Bears is playing. Like we trash though. Like let's say Pittsburgh ain't the best either. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
Pittsburgh is also having a bad year.
They're 5-3.
They're 5-3.
They're in playoff position right now.
Pittsburgh.
Yes.
They're 5-3.
But their offense. The Packers ain't far off either right now.
I don't know much about NFC standings. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, we not far off right now.
Packers are 3-5.
Yeah, we not far off. If they can get this game. If they can get this game and they can steal a Charger game, we in a whole new conversation.
The problem is what's going to happen.
Not saying it's going to happen.
No.
But the fact that we're talking and it could happen.
Here's the worst scenario that could happen for Packers fans, because this is how Packers media goes.
Yeah.
We beat Pittsburgh, right?
Yep.
Everybody's like, oh, cool, 2 in a row. We beat the Chargers.
Yep.
Everybody's like, oh, we fucking back. Let's go. And then we play Detroit on Thanksgiving. In Detroit, we gonna get our ass bust on Thanksgiving.
I'm hoping.
Just like Detroit already
lost.
And then we play Kansas City right after that.
Now listen. If there's any of those games,
it's gonna be all bad games.
If there's any of those games that I'm gonna give right now, I'll tell you we finna get our ass bust. It's that Kansas City game.
Yeah.
Now every other game I'm optimistic. Like it's a little bit of glare. That Charger game is.
But even with Detroit.
Nah, like Detroit, it's still a fucking Lions.
I get that, but
it's still a Lions, bro.
It's Detroit on Thanksgiving. That's like their bread and butter.
I agree.
You know, it's still.
Detroit's also
Lions,
got like
bro.
4 or 5 straight wins in a row against us now.
That's true. But before
they beat us both times last year, and they beat us this year.
So you potentially seeing us going on a 3-1
Possibly.
Possibly.
I'm not,
a 3-1.
Hey, listen, I'm not writing that ticket now.
I give us a good chance.
Let's put some hard ones on the table.
I don't want nobody seeing this shit and try to inbox me or DM me like, yeah, fuck nigga, no.
I'm gonna edit it with the graphic. Burgie Streetz 3-1.
Not on duty.
3-1 run.
Not on duty. What I am saying is, out of all those games, only one I'm willing to be like, yeah, nah, is the Kansas City one. I'm a little optimistic about all the rest of the games.
What about you? Hold on. Before we get it, what are you thinking? These 4 games. What do you?
Bro, we're going. If we go 2-2, I might die happy, low key.
All right.
And you know what's crazy? I'm cool with that too.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that too.
Because I honestly don't see how we score with the Chargers.
I'm gonna jump out the window just because, just for content's sake, we getting all 4. I'm saying that just for
you trying to lose.
Just for content's sake.
I'll take that bet too.
I ain't betting. I'm just saying.
Take that bet too.
I'm just saying it. They gonna.
I will say
we gonna have an unexpected run.
I will say the Packers have played Kansas City well, like the last 3 or 4 times they played them.
As the Packer hater did. What are you saying?
Who cares?
First off, I'm not a Packer hater,
Bro,
I'm not.
You a Packer hater,
but goose egg. They not getting any of those.
None?
I don't think they getting any of those.
So we got a 2-2, possibly 3-1.
Will Taylor be at the Kansas City game? Do we know?
It's in Lambeau. She's never seen Lambeau.
She ain't coming to Lambeau.
Wait, is she on tour?
I think she might be because they were talking about Simone Biles was saying that she's for sure going to be at that game.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so she might be.
Okay.
Well, we definitely listen here. Simone Biles over Taylor Swift. Wow, that's what you talking about.
That's fair. But we're talking about the caliber of they men who play.
If Tay in the
building, what's crazy is I'm not even worried about Kansas City's offense. That defense is fucking disgusting. Kansas City's defense is nasty.
Tay starting to look like bad luck. I don't know. If she in the building, we might get that. We might get that.
I would say this is the first game in Germany.
I might go down to Pato and put
Kelsey had a bad game.
Damn. So here's the thing: she is on tour like every day up into it, and then like soon as it's like she's off all of December.
Okay.
So she coming to that game.
Oh yeah. Okay. She'll be there. All right.
She'll be there all fucking dolled up.
She might be bad luck now. Man.
All right, so now what we need is we need some real Milwaukee niggas to go to that game and just be yelling at like throwing them off, like you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know how expensive them fucking tickets are gonna be.
I know, but hey, we know Milwaukee people trying to jack it down. They'll spend that money on it.
We gotta get somebody in that suite, man.
To be like, hey, we holler, hey, what up, folks? Hey, folks, is that your girl? On the G, folks.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, bro. Like I don't know. I say I'm going optimistic for 4-0. Did you saying the goose egg? You saying the 2-2?
I say 2-2 and Streetz with 3-1.
I'm gonna say 3-1.
Burgie going at 3-1. We're gonna see how this 4 game
running. I feel the way about that.
Yeah, I feel the way about 2-2.
I'm not confident.
I think that Chargers game could be a trap game for the Chargers.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that could be a trap game because the Chargers is they defense is ass and they stay hurt all the fucking time.
I feel really good about this Pittsburgh game though.
I do too.
That's me.
I do too.
And I could be very fucking wrong.
I do
but
too.
I feel good about that game.
All right. Well,
the problem is we have to. It's going to be a low scoring game, and we just have to let TJ Watt just only hold him to 3 sacks. Like if we just hold him to 3 sacks, we might be okay.
Right. We got to get the wins where we can.
It's not guaranteed.
Yeah,
so what
I'm
gonna say is Jordan be ready to fucking run.
Bro, just run.
Just make sure you condition. Drink a lot of Gatorade.
Yeah, drink
a lot of Gatorade. A lot of Aqua. Get your shit together.
Work on your first step.
For real.
I will say though, being in person for the first time this year to see Jordan Love to play in person. Our defense was the standout of that game because obviously Stafford didn't play. But honestly, I think if Stafford played, it still wouldn't have mattered. Like our defense was on one during that game. It was crazy. Like
they look
everybody was playing. I mean, everybody was hyped.
Make sure you share those on our story.
Oh, I got you for sure.
Looked like they had a good pep talk. Dion's in the locker room or something.
Bro, I mean, I'm talking about they came out with fire from the jump.
Talking like the Rock.
The only thing that pissed me off was we fumbled on the first 2 possessions of the second half, which pissed me off, including the one that Wicks where he fell and the ball just popped up in the air. I'm just like, bro, there's nothing you.
It was janky.
I was like, bro,
it was janky.
And I mean, we went for the tush push 3 times and it worked only once, and they called offside twice on when it clearly wasn't, and like the NFL got called out for that shit.
Yeah,
because like the refs definitely was fucking
all over been fucking up.
Like, man. You let the Eagles do this shit every time. We run this shit the same way. You call offsides twice on us, and it's like, bro. And like I said before, I listened to the Kelsey's Brothers podcast, and obviously Jason is the Eagles center. Yeah. He described how they fucking line up. He's like, it's not the offensive line next to me. It's my fucking hand and I'm allowed to be in the neutral zone because I'm the center.
Yep.
So it's like, you can't be calling that shit. So it's wild. Because I know they talked about that throughout the league about how teams are getting called for offsides, but the Eagles don't.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, they're running the same formation. It's crazy. But
so let's switch up to MLB. You know what I'm saying? So we talked in the chat, Brewers losing credit counsel to
Benedict
the Cubs.
Arnold, bro.
Yeah, so no,
I just been seeing the feed.
You are MLB person, man.
It's been funny watching how
what's going on.
People talking about it, dog.
Credit counsel done broke my heart, man. He pissed me off. Like, so
is it KD to the Warriors?
No, it's not KD to the Warriors.
Yeah, what level is this? What is this Ron going to Miami?
This is like Favre going to the Vikings.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
But I'm also not mad at Craig Counsell for going because he's making more money than fucking guys that are playing baseball.
Hey, you can't.
He's making $8 million a year to coach to manage the Cubs. It's
if he
5 years, $40 million.
If he leveling it up, man, hey.
I think he could have got more money possibly elsewhere, but I don't know if he just had a bad outing internally with the owners. Because I know the owner of the Brewers, Mark Antonaccio, came out and said he felt betrayed, but it's like, bro, you let him test free agency. Like, you could have locked him up during the middle of the year.
Yeah.
You fucked up by allowing him to go test his market. I thought he was going to
40
New York
mil.
Yeah, 5 years, $40 million.
Ooh.
And in baseball, all that shit's guaranteed. So he's got $40 million coming. It's crazy because he only made $21 million as a player in his career.
Oh shit!
Because he was during the time before motherfuckers was really starting to get paid.
So Craig Counsell said that the reason why he needed and wanted a new professional challenge.
Yeah, he's going to a big market team that's going to spend money. That's what it is. That's why I thought he was going to the Mets, to be honest, because the Mets owner is literally willing to just spend as much money. He don't give a fuck because he's a multi-billionaire. He don't give a fuck about money. He'll pay whatever luxury taxes that come the Mets way and all this and that. But yeah, man, it just sucks. Like being a Wisconsin-born guy, being able to play for your hometown team and then manage your hometown team.
Yeah.
Have not the greatest success, but still success, constant, continuous playoff team every year. Like always competitive. If we don't make the playoffs, we're damn near like to the last couple weeks of the season from not making it. Like, I also feel like it's one of those deals where maybe it was time for the Brewers to kind of move on because we've maybe seen everything that Counsell can do to help us out.
Yeah.
I don't know really who's in the market for us to go. I know they interviewed a couple people here and there, but
that's what I was going to say because I see that they're talking about Corbin Burns. And that they doesn't seem like the Brewers is extending his contract.
No, they're going to trade him. They're going to trade him in the offseason. I called that. I called that last time. And it's funny because one of my homies lives in Baltimore. He's big time Orioles fan, and he was talking about like joking about how the Brewers are going to trade Burns to the Orioles, and I'm like, bro, that makes so much sense for both teams.
That's like an action hero.
Because
Corbin Burns in.
So they said why Craig Counsell chose the Cubs. He had two goals in mind for his next team. He wanted to reset the managerial pay scales, aka I needed my money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he
also wanted to stay close to the Midwest.
That's
why the Mets were never an option.
And also the Brewers, as even with players go, they weren't gonna pay that money for Counsell.
Right. So it was.
So he already knew he was hitting it.
Bring the truck.
Yeah. Or all right. Well, fuck y'all.
I mean, it was either them or the Cardinals, and I know he lives in Wisconsin, so like his family lives here and stuff like that. So like, I mean, it makes sense for that reason. So
that's crazy. So he traded, and he's still gonna be here and shit.
Yeah, and we're gonna play him 20 sometimes a year. Like,
he's still gonna be here. Like we just really got the bag. Ain't no personal.
I mean, when he comes into town, he's gonna sleep in his house.
Ain't no personal. A little bit of money, baby.
So this whole ordeal. This is about to shake up some shit. Is what you're telling us?
Yeah, I think the Brewers are on a trend to be really bad. Like, like back to like early 2000s Brewers, really bad. I think because
there's nobody. So there's
because we have so much money tied up into Christian Yelich now, and it's like Adames has to get re-signed. Contreras, I mean, we got Contreras now, but he's going to have to get re-signed. He actually just won the Silver Slugger today. Congratulations. That means one of the best consistent hitters all year.
Yeah.
I mean, we got fucking just young. We got at least the youth last year got a chance to come up and play, so they kind of got a taste of the MLB. So that kind of helps. Hopefully, a lot of those guys can kind of have a better year two jump than a lot of them had.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of our star guys, and the problem is we still are needing to find positions to fill. And unfortunately, our owner don't want to fucking spend no money. Like he's got but we do have one of the.
Just sounds a
I
little.
think we have one of the the least rich owners in all of sports.
Yeah.
Like Mark Antonaccio, he's got money. He's a rich dude, but like he doesn't have like Steve Ballmer money.
Yeah.
Or like Shad Khan money type shit. You know, like Shad Khan, owner of the Jaguars and shit. Like they're multi-billionaires.
Caked up.
So it's. I just got a feeling that the Brewers are going down bad. I hope that's not the case, obviously, because I like rooting for them. But
I knew that when I seen that they were trying to threatening us about the new arena or
and that got approved. Well, it's almost in the final stages of approval.
Yeah.
But the problem is if that shit happens, the Brewers got to find some way to get some fucking money to get some players on the field because it's gonna be tough having a new renovated stadium with a trash ass team out there.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just about to say that.
Like shit, didn't we pay for the last one?
I mean, we paid.
Now y'all want to renovate this motherfucker?
Well, shit, MLB told them they need to renovate it, which is fucked up because they got a stadium in Chicago that's like fucking 400 years old. That's way in worse shape than Wrigley.
The Wrigley, yeah.
Like, I know that the ivy is iconic, but that shit is gross. For real. Like, you got some shit on the field where if the ball goes into the ivy, it's the play's dead. It's an automatic double. It's like, bro, that's just random. Like,
that's because the MLB, like, y'all put so much money around this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, Wrigleyville is.
Yeah, it's cracking.
Oh, yeah. Wrigleyville is new.
It's definitely cracking.
Yeah.
It's cracking.
So,
for sure.
Before we get out of here, like I said, we had a topic that Burgie brought up again. I mean, not again, but he brought up in a group chat that I thought was pretty dope. But which brand has the best athlete roster? So, we're talking about Nike, Under Armour, Reebok, Adidas. Let's break it down. What would you say is the top three? Obviously, Nike.
Nike was easily number one.
Of course, it's Nike, Adidas.
I go Adidas 2. You have to say Under Armour 3.
I'm thinking Under Armour. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't know. New Balance?
No, the only reason why I say Under Armour 3 is because of baseball.
Okay.
Because Nike's easily number one because Nike has the number one athletes in pretty much every sport.
Everybody who extra cold usually goes to Nike.
Usually.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of brands like New Balance, for instance, they're kind of on the rise, but it's like
because like I said, New Balance
has Kawhi.
They got Kawhi.
We sleeping on Reebok?
They got Raheem.
Sterling, football. Yep.
What sports y'all talking?
It just
that's what I'm saying. Just as a brand,
Puma got to be in there.
Puma
got damn near every soccer star.
That's true. That's true. They do.
So I guess what's the criteria? So then, what are the criteria that we have it? Because
so is it just North American sports? Like, is that kind of
so let's break it
because Under Armour also like they have people like the fucking Rock.
That's true.
True. And we did say athlete.
No more. He an actor now.
He an athlete still though. He retired. We could say he retired. We can give
also
him
side topic. Congratulations to the actors getting the strike over.
Oh
with.
Hell yeah! It's over yesterday, bro. Hey, I mean, so we're doing this event at the North Avenue Market on the 18th, and so I was showing Didge and Bacardi the spot, right? And so we there drinking, and then we get the news, so then we taking more shots and more drink. I was shocked last night. I was celebrating because, bro, literally, I signed to my agency the day before the strike happened.
That's crazy.
So I've been waiting this whole time and shit like that.
But to transition back, I still think it's Nike as far as North American sports. Yeah. Because I mean, Nike's got LeBron.
So let's give Nike like the
asterisk, the de facto number one.
Okay. Who are we going next?
Nike's still number one.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
What's that?
Globally, Nike.
Yeah.
Puma Nike.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're taking Nike out.
Yeah, Nike's the de facto
now, so outside of Nike, where are we going?
Adidas is on the rise. It has been for a while now.
I feel like Adidas is kind of
clear cut number 2.
Yeah.
Adidas is clear cut number 2.
Yeah, because
you got to go after those two.
Yeah.
So Nike, Adidas, and then we that's where we go with the Under Armours, the New Balance.
I mean, because it's like New Balance had a lot.
What about Reebok?
Reebok
is starting to come back up.
That's a good conversation.
But that was like an early 2000s brand.
They did appoint Shaq and Iverson to positions, right?
Mm-hmm. That's why I was bringing it up. Like, didn't they just get what's the name from the WNBA? Angel Reese.
Yeah, Angel Reese. Yeah,
LSU.
LSU. Angel Reese. I mean, so they built
LSU because they took one. They took that first one.
They were very sad at that night.
Primetime, bro. Primetime. Colorado got the women's team balling.
They got James Harden, Damian Lillard, John Wall, Derrick Rose, Donovan Mitchell,
Zach LaVine. But even like
KG, Perkins.
But even like in baseball, like a shit ton of motherfuckers in
how
baseball.
does Porzingis shoes look? I don't think I've ever seen a Porzingis shoe.
has
I
his
don't
own
think. I don't think he had one. I think
I don't think he does.
I think he just signed.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, not everybody has a
Think you got a
shoe.
Porzingis?
Yeah.
Like, hey, let me get them Porzingis.
You a wild nugget if you out here rocking the Porzingis.
He said, let me get them
Porzingis
unicorns.
ones.
Porzingis one.
He said, let me get them unicorns.
Porzingis one. Look at your Porzingis one. Rocking ass out here.
No, but I mean,
Porzingis
just even like in football, I mean, a lot of dudes. I mean, shit. Actually, Adidas is clear cut number because they got Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
As far as football
Adidas number
goes.
2.
Yeah. And that's just two
So it's all
football
about-
guys
it's
off
all
the top of
about
my
three.
head.
But like I said,
Who hold that three? Who
Under
hold that
Armour
third
also
spot?
got a lot of those NASCAR drivers.
And also, you know, Jordan ain't bad. Jordan has branched out a lot.
But at the same time, who buying shoes because the NASCAR niggas is wearing them?
I don't know. I don't. How many people you know watching NASCAR? We don't know what that
That's
seems
true.
like.
NASCAR still has
They
a
may
giant
be going
following,
crazy.
man.
They probably are. You know what?
NASCAR still has a huge following.
I don't know
bro.
anybody, so I'm gonna just only person I is Jeff Gordon. That's a NASCAR.
He's been done racing.
No,
bro.
I bet he done, but I'm just like, I just feel like that. Nigga be like,
Hey,
yo, I got
Denise
them Jeff
finna
Gordons.
come at y'all.
what?
Aunt Denise finna come at both y'all.
Denise watch it. Yeah, we
Oh,
have to
she
give
in
her a call.
NASCAR? Okay.
Yeah, she love
Yeah, she
NASCAR.
finna be like, y'all don't know this, and this. Y'all done.
It's crazy because I used to know him.
I was big into NASCAR growing up too, but
I don't let that get pushed
I
out of my
definitely-
memory.
They got Bomb Brady, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Boom.
Under Armour, Steph Curry and Tom
Steph
Brady
Curry,
for sure.
Tom Brady, Michael
Michael
Phelps.
Phelps.
I don't know if Michael Phelps shoes going crazy. The swimmers might be going crazy
Do
with
they,
it.
had
they don't wear
Cam
shoes to swim?
They had
Hey,
Cam Newton at one
I
time,
be
too.
having swim shoes when I go to the water park.
That's true.
No, you show up in the water park.
What's
Hey,
the
bro,
water
them
park?
bitches
The
be
Michael
extra.
Phelps?
Hey,
What's
them
the Michael Phelps
Hey, you gotta wear them
threes?
shit at the water park, bro.
Looking crazy. Like, oh, who is this nigga?
You gotta spend $50.
Why y'all give dude access?
You can tell by the way I walk.
I'm a waterman.
Swimming like a motherfucker. Like this nigga trash. Like, this nigga is trash.
Hell nah.
Shit, nah.
Go right to the diving board and shit. Like this nigga.
But damn, now this shit has really got me thinking about like, because you know I still think about the baseball aspect, like of all the people that are rocking baseball gear and shit like that. It's like,
Who used to have all the MLB people?
I mean, and
UA.
as far as
Under Armour.
Nike has a lot. Under Armour has like Under Armour has Bryce
Under
Harper.
Armour like the damn near like the
But like a lot of
damn near
MLB
like the
players.
sponsors of the MLB. Ain't they like a damn national sponsor?
The
of
Nike?
MLB? No,
Nike-
UA or Nike is.
Nike does the All-Star uniforms and shit, just like he does for the NBA and the NFL.
'Cause I do see a lot of the MLB stuff, like a lot of the players wearing the Under Armour shit.
Yeah, they do. Because you're allowed
Like
to pretty
gear
much
and
wear whatever you
shoes.
want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those dudes don't even really be having contracts. They just be wearing what's comfortable for them.
Yeah.
But I know like Corey Seager, the dude I was talking about last week, the World Series MVP, he's assigned to Adidas.
Bro, you know that. Speaking of shoes and deals, did y'all know that Nike tried to give Stone Cold Steve Austin a shoe?
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Bro, the boots that he had.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
Because and he is,
why the hell that didn't
no,
happen?
because it's Stone Cold. Stone Cold told the story. He said Nike came to me and wanted to give me a shoe, but the brand that I had, I thought eventually. He said my manager told me this brand's gonna come to you. That brand never came to him,
Damn.
and so he missed out on the Nike. But they was gonna give him the Stone Cold Steve Austin boots.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'd have wore them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'd have been out here whooping somebody's ass.
Stomping a mud hole in somebody with some 316s.
Motherfucking the Air Force, the high Air Force high Stone Cold. We gotta beat the fuck out of one of y'all niggas. In the club.
You know them shits would have looked just like
The
Tim's and
Stone Cold
shit.
Steve Austin Nike boots would have went crazy.
You know,
Hey.
you know, and
Stunnered the fuck out of one of y'all niggas.
Yeah.
They dropped the
Fly
Stone
as a
Cold
bitch like
Force
that.
Ones.
it also depends on what kind of work, because wrestling shoes are different than regular shoes.
Walk
Them
in the
shits
bar,
are flat at the bottom.
Hey, would have walked in the bar, just kicked the fuck out of one of y'all. Then Stone Cold stunnered the fuck out of one of y'all niggas. What?
You have it backwards.
Uh-oh.
What?
He had the Nike.
The deal he missed was because he was waiting for Nike.
Oh, he was waiting. Oh, it's the other way.
Oh.
around.
So his agent told him, "Hey, I got Nike on."
Oh
my
yeah, so
line."
the company,
and the company there was a company who legit wanted
the boots that he
kind-
wear. He talks about that brand all the time.
They called High Tech, and then I guess
High Tech.
his agent hit him was like, "You might want to hold out." I kind of made it sound like, "Hey, I got Nike on the line. You want to
didn't.
hold out for them?"
Oh, so
and
and
when
then
Nike
Nike didn't.
never came,
Oh, Nike.
and then he
never
went
showed
back and was like, Man, why I think Nike was finna use wrestling moves?
To me, Stone Cold started his manager and shit. Like
he's definitely.
I'm gonna edit this part out because I want people to know. I want people to run with the story that Stone Cold could have had a Nike move.
Nah,
I'm gonna keep it.
That'd been hard. That'd been hard though.
Yeah,
definitely would been hard.
All right,
Nike, y'all fucked up.
One last random topic. I know we running out of time. We gotta get 5 more minutes. All right, who, like, what person who's not traditionally would have had a shoe that you think would have had a hard shoe? Like how we just said Stone Cold would have had a hard shoe.
Okay.
Somebody that's not traditionally that you would like, wait, if they had a shoe that you probably would fuck with.
Nick Young, Swaggy P.
Swaggy P?
Swaggy P would have had a hard shoe, bro.
What do you
Swaggy P.
I mean, I guess mostly I think of NBA players because of signature shoes, but like, shit. Everybody I'm thinking of got a fucking shoe.
I'm gonna go with The Rock. The Rock. If they would have gave The Rock a shoe, I think The Rock would have been. Because remember, he was stylish as a bitch.
No, I got one different to go wrestling. Shawn Michaels, because he was actually Sweet Chin Music.
Shawn Michaels would have been fire.
The Shawn Michaels.
Matter of fact, y'all let us know in the comments down there, man.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Did Young have a shoe?
No.
Y'all let us know in the comments who y'all think would have had a dope ass shoe that never had a shoe in any profession.
Yeah,
it doesn't
man,
matter. In
really
any
dope.
profession, pick somebody. But remember, man, follow us on all social media. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Off the Clock Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Deuces. This has been Burgie. This has been Jake Xclusive, and we are out.
Peace.
One.
Yes, sir.
I was laughing because